We're back with another Infinite Archive vendor review. It's Tuesday. Filer Rule has all new stuff for us.
I hope you don't have your mind set.
We're starting off with Stormhaven treasure maps. At 2,000 archival fortunes, a base game treasure map is not worth it. Stormhaven does have Dreamers, Night Terror, which is good for thieves and sneaking, and Storm Knight, but it's a base game treasure map. They're super cheap. Let's just go ahead and skip that. It's not really worth 2,000 archival fortunes. Next, we have the Stormfist shoulder style page. This is what it looks like. You can get this guaranteed with 50 keys from the Undaunted vendor, or you can try your hand at RNG, trying one at a time for 1 key, which I think is actually working out better than spending 50 keys. Science to come on that one. If you can't wait for Stormfist to be available again, that is an option, but not my recommendation. Companion equipment weapons. Again, companion equipment is bound. It is unlikely that you will get the right weapon in the right trait for this to be worth it, so we're going to skip this one as well. The Coral Hashmoda lure, if you take 25 of these and combine them with 25 decoys, Coral Hashmoda decoys, you can get the Coral Hashmoda pet. These come out of High Isle. The lures come out of Ghost Haven Bay Public Dungeon. The decoys come out of Crimson Coin Public Dungeon. I don't think these are worth it. If you were to buy them all this way, it'd be a very, very expensive pet. Unless you're just tired of farming it, I would skip this. But even still, they've upped the drop rate of your first one each day. So if you really want this, I would just go in daily, get 1 lure, go in and get 1 decoy, and in 25 days, you've got your pet. So I'm skipping this one. Now the exciting part, we have the lead carved signet base. This is for Death Dealer's Feet. The big thing about this lead is it comes from Imperial City roaming bosses. I know a lot of us are not great at Imperial City. The bosses are a pain, so this may not be a bad lead to buy. Our next lead is Glacial Metal Rivets. This is for Snow Treaders out of Labyrinthian Public Dungeon in Western Skyrim. This drops from all bosses in the Labyrinthian Public Dungeon. I think this is a fairly easy lead to get. It's just a public dungeon. It drops from any boss. So I'm probably going to skip this one. Okay, again, we have our Tales of Tribute clue. If you play Tales of Tribute, you probably already have it. I already have it and I barely play. All right, next we have our Unreliable Archive Maps. Consume 20 Unreliable Archive Maps to unlock the Peer into the Mirror Maze achievement and the Shattered Mirror Maze face marks. Again, if you're running Infinite Archive enough to get the archival fortunes to spend here, you're probably eventually going to get all of the maps that you need. So I think I'm going to skip that one this week as well. And we're on to books. Look how cool this book looks. It's purplish, so you know I like it. But it's Ranks and Titles of House Telvanni. This drops an Infinite Archive, but the eidetic memory is found in Aldizra, which is in Telvanni Peninsula. If you need to know about the relationship between eidetic memory books and the ability to buy the actual furnishings, there's a link below. The other book this week also drops from Infinite Archive, and this eidetic memory book is found in Apocrypha. So that sums up this week. I think the real winner is not going into Imperial City. What do you guys think? All right, we're going to run some Infinite Archive and we'll let you know what Overland gear is dropping. Okay, we've just run a couple arcs of Infinite Archive, and what we found is that our base game Overland sets that are dropping come out of Cold Harbor. That would be Meridia's Bless, Prisoner's Rags, and Stygian. Our DLC gear that's dropping this week come out of Southern Elsewhere. That would be your Dragon Guard Elite, your Marauder's Haste, and your Sensual Defender. That's going to wrap it up for this week. We'll see you next time.